In the vast, empty desert, 15-year-old Wally West finds himself in the grip of a sudden, overwhelming panic attack. Streaks of red light and flickering afterimages burst from his body like phantom flames, surrounding him in chaotic energy. His heart pounds in his chest, his breath comes in short, ragged gasps, and the world around him spins. Desperately, he tries to recall the techniques his mother taught him to manage his anxiety, counting his breaths, grounding himself in the present, but the storm inside him refuses to settle. His thoughts race beyond his control, slipping through his grasp like grains of sand in the desert wind. 2 days earlier, rain falls in heavy sheets as Wally stands alone on a stretch of railroad tracks, water dripping from his hair and clothes. He feels disoriented, his mind clouded with confusion, but then, like a light flickering back to life, his memory sharpens. He remembers where he is. Who he is. Without hesitation, he begins walking back toward Fort Fox, the remote military base nestled at the foot of a mountain, the place he begrudgingly calls home. By the time he arrives, curfew has long passed. The guards at the entrance narrow their eyes, ready to report him, but before they can act, a man steps forward, Barry Allen. The scientist speaks with calm authority, easing the tension with a few well-placed words. The guards relent, allowing Wally to pass, and Barry walks him home. As they move through the dimly lit base, Barry offers a knowing smile, sharing in Wally's frustration about life at Fort Fox. Constant relocations, unfamiliar faces, the struggle to fit in, it's a lonely existence, one Barry understands all too well. When they finally reach Wally's house, Barry pauses and extends an unexpected invitation. Do you want to see something cool? Curious, Wally follows Barry through the winding paths of the base and into the mountain itself. They arrive at a hidden research lab, its walls lined with sleek, advanced technology. Barry calls it Project Olympus. Wally stares in awe at the cutting-edge machinery, his mind racing with questions. When he asks what they're working on, Barry remains cryptic, offering only vague hints about breakthroughs in physics and biology. Yet, beneath his words lies something more, an offer, a belief that Wally is wasting his potential. Barry suggests he join the project, learn something extraordinary. Wally is captivated. But just as he begins to imagine what that could mean, reality crashes back in. A sharp, commanding voice cuts through the air. Colonel Rudy West, Wally's father, storms into the lab. His expression is thunderous, his anger immediate. He reprimands Wally for staying out late and directs his fury at Barry for bringing him there. With an authoritative glare, Rudy orders Barry to stay away from his son and demands Wally return home. The moment is over, and just like that, the door to something new slams shut. Now, in the present, Wally sees something in the distance. A vehicle approaches, its silhouette growing clearer against the shimmering heat. It's a tank. The realization sends a fresh wave of fear through him. Before he can react, the tank launches a boomerang-shaped drone, its sleek form cutting through the air with precision. Panic surges and he bolts, sprinting toward a cave for cover. But it's too late. The drone locks onto him, transmitting his identity back to its operators before returning to the tank. The doors open and 4 figures emerge. Their leader, a man referred to only as the captain, steps forward, assessing the situation. The pilot, Digger, moves beside him, eyes tracking Wally's last known position. Without hesitation, they follow him into the cave. 1 day earlier, Wally sits in his room, strumming his guitar. A strange sensation washes over him, fleeting disorientation, like the world shifting slightly out of sync. Then it's gone. He barely has time to dwell on it before his father enters. Rudy's expression is serious, his tone firm. He warns Wally about what he saw in the mountain, about the dangers of Project Olympus. He insists that Wally's place is at Fort Fox, under his watchful eye. But Wally is done feeling trapped. Anger rises in his chest. He lashes out, accusing his father of dragging him to this isolated base, expecting him to sit and wait while Rudy follows orders. At least Barry saw something in him, something more than just a soldier's son. Rudy's temper flares. He demands that Wally stay away from Barry Allen. Wally's response is sharp, defiant. A mocking salute. Yes, sir. Then he storms out, frustration burning in his veins. Outside, something catches his eye. A series of glowing red rectangles, standing like sentinels in the dark. They form a path leading up the mountain. Compelled by curiosity, or perhaps something deeper, he follows them. He enters the facility once more, seeking Barry. The deeper he goes, the more unsettling the place becomes. A containment tube catches his attention. Inside, a creature unlike anything he has ever seen, a green-furred monkey, screeches and thrashes against the glass. Fear grips him and he stumbles away, running until he reaches the heart of the lab. There, standing within a massive machine pulsing with energy, is Barry. The scientist's face is twisted in alarm. "Get away from there," Barry shouts. Back in the present, the chase through the cave reaches its climax. Wally's strength falters and he collapses at the cave's end, breathless and broken. Before him lies a grim sight, Barry's lifeless body. Guilt swallows him whole. This is his fault. His mistake. The weight of it crushes him. A year from now, the remnants of Barry's lab stand in ruins, a fractured monument to the past. Within the debris something stirs. A figure emerges, stepping from a fragment of reflective metal. He moves with purpose, accessing the archives of Project Olympus, scrolling through footage of Wally's journey, his struggles, his evolution, his power. A smirk forms on his lips. "Mirror, mirror on the wall," he murmurs. "Time to make this whole world fall." That was the story, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. Please leave your thoughts in the comments below and don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos like this one. See you next time.